we bring you a bit of good news. 40-year-old Mark McClurg, a church pastor from Newtonards, was left literally fighting for his life after contracting COVID-19. I spoke to Pastor McClurg from his hospital bed a short time ago. He has described the horror of falling ill to coronavirus.
It's been the hardest week of my life. I didn't think I'd ever feel like this. As I'm 40 years of age, fit and healthy, I have no underlying health conditions. And yet, a couple of weeks ago I had conjunctivitis in my eye. My doctor, GP, Dr. Horner, he prescribed me with cream for it. And then it turned into a sty. And then he gave me a viral antibiotic. And I didn't realise my immune system then was weakened then because it was fighting that. And then every day since that, I think it's like Thursday the 12th, I just kept feeling my chest, big tightness, pain, and then shortage of breath. But when I was coming into A&E last Monday, Mark, this is how I was breathing. I told my wife, Claire, she was putting the kids to bed. I can't breathe. This coronavirus, it just sucks the life out of your lungs. I've never felt it like anything like this in my life. I thankfully, since the moment I came into the Ulster, right from A&E, they've taken so much care of me. But there was one night, it was last Tuesday, I was in Ward 5A and they're doing a great job. I just couldn't breathe. They're going to give you so much oxygen on a ward. And then one of the doctors came and said, look, we're going to need to take you down to the ICU. And I didn't know what was happening. I didn't know what was happening. And the doctor says, you're going to get down to the ICU. And I said that I'm going to phone my wife, Claire. So I phoned Claire and I said, Claire, I don't know what's happening, but I think this is it. I think I'm going to die. I just can't breathe. I was crying, I was laboured. I'm so scared.
Do you have to be admitted to intensive care at any stage, or thankfully have they managed to get a control of the virus?
Well, I spent the last week, Mark, in ICU. I've only now been released. I think I'm in Ward 3A, where they're dealing with the coronavirus directly in Ulster.
Thankfully, you are one of the few people who are making a successful recovery. We are aware that a number of people have died, and sadly it seems inevitable that a further number of people will die. And certainly if they don't adhere to the messages of social distancing and so on that we have been told about, what would your message to people be, Pastor?
I'm not a doctor, but can I say this? See, if we don't keep 6 feet apart, I believe we're going to be 6 feet under. I'm not old. I'm not have any underlying health conditions. And you see, if you, Mark, or your family, or anyone that you love, if they have to come into ICU because of coronavirus, they're going to struggle to breathe. And you're going to be so tired. And it's going to be so hard to fight just to breathe. It is so deadly and dangerous.
We are all thankful, as I'm sure you are, and indeed your family are so thankful that you can now breathe unassisted without the machines in the intensive care unit. You must be so looking forward to seeing your 2 young boys again.
Yeah, so I'm blessed. I have a loving wife. I have 2 boys, Josiah and Judah, and Liliana, a girl. And the hard thing is, if you get coronavirus, you're isolated, so no one that you love can see you. So if you come in and you die here with coronavirus, you're going to be on your own. You can't see anyone. And it's going to be really hard. I've watched the team prepare the ICU. They know what's coming. some of them know that they're going to get this virus, and all the government have asked us to do is to stay social distance. Like, if we're going down to your local shops, it's not down for a chat. We're going down to get essentials.
McClurg, listen, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us this evening, and we wish you a speedy recovery. Thank you.
Thank you.